Welcome to the Childcare Genius Podcast, the world's leading authority on childcare marketing, mindset, expansion, and profitability. Each episode will feature interviews with the brightest minds in the childcare industry to guide you into becoming a smarter business leader. Our hosts have opened 10 schools while raising 5 children. They are certified business coaches and are the top-selling childcare business book authors of all time. This episode is sponsored by Childcare Genius Marketing. Let Childcare Genius Marketing help you get fully enrolled and fully staffed. Visit childcaregenius.com for more details. Let's welcome to the Childcare Genius Podcast our hosts, Brian and Carol Duprey.
Welcome to the Childcare Genius Podcast.
We're your hosts, Brian and Carol Duprey. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're so excited. And today we're going to talk a little bit about coaching and going back to school. I know some of us old timers are like, oh my God, I've been out of school for how long? I've been out of school? 40 years.
I don't think you've ever been out of school. You're constantly
I'm constantly
learning.
learning. True that. But you know what? In childcare, we go back for continuing education continually, right? So the state makes us constantly want to learn because it never wants us to be complacent. So as owners, we need to do the same thing we require our teachers to do. So we need to go back to school. So we're going to talk a little bit about our school, which is Childcare Genius University today. And yeah, it's a little bit of a commercial. So I hope you'll sit through it and learn why we're the best coaching program for childcare owners on the planet today. And nobody even comes close. So we want to talk a little bit about how good we are. And I'm excited. A couple of things that we specialize in. I'm going to kind of say it right off the bat. So if you're not struggling in any of these areas, then you probably don't need coaching. But if you have any struggles in any area, such as not being full, anything enrollment, if you have any staffing issues, any way, shape, or form, how about culture? Is your culture picture perfect, or are you struggling with culture? How about your marketing? Do you know how to do marketing? Do you know how to set up campaigns? Do you know how to social media market? How's your online presence? How's your operations? Do you have, seamless to run the things run seamlessly with or without you? How about systems? Do you have duplicatable systems that you could expand with? How about AI? What's your understanding of artificial intelligence? How about financial knowledge? Do you know what a profit and loss statement, balance sheet, personal financial statement? Do you know all these things on how to, basically balance your checkbook in QuickBooks? Do you know even how to use your software? And the last thing is profitability. Or are you making at least 20% profitability in your school? So if you're got every one of those things perfectly in line, then you can go ahead and log off right now. But if any one of these areas you're struggling in, it's probably costing you tens of thousands of dollars a year by not having them running right. And this is why we brought and invented Childcare Genius University, so we can teach childcare owners to not go through what we went through.
Right.
What did we do early on? We struggle?
A lot. Made a lot of mistakes, and I don't know. Learned by doing.
Learn by doing stupid stuff. You know, I made a lot of mistakes. You never did.
Okay.
All right. You did a good job running the school. I was the behind the scenes on the financial. I didn't know what I was doing. I was a Navy guy. Navy guys aren't good on the financial side. So we just made a lot of mistakes early on with systems expansion. Like we didn't know what market research, like we didn't have a coach. So we really didn't know what we were doing.
We didn't have good culture because we didn't understand about keeping your staff happy and all that.
Yeah.
Because we were in the Navy.
You're in the
We came
Navy.
from the Navy.
You don't have to be happy. Your people don't have to be happy.
That's right.
We don't care if
They don't leave.
they go to jail if they don't do their job, right? So a little bit different. You can't just quit the Navy.
Yeah.
So we had a commanding workforce. We just told them what to do and they did it. A little different in the civilian world when they could walk. So we made those mistakes, and we're teaching people how to avoid those mistakes because, wisdom is learning. Wisdom is learning from other people's mistakes. Experience is learning from your own. We don't want to learn from our own. You want to learn from somebody else's, because why make the same mistake? We probably lost, I don't know, at least $1 million doing dumb stuff in the last 30 years. And we want you to avoid those losses. And that's the biggest reason. So there's many good coaching programs in the world today. but there's only one amazing one. And that's CCGU, Child Care Genius University. We are absolutely amazing, and we're going to share why we are. First of all, it's our entire staff, coaching staff, is handpicked by
Mhm.
Carol and I. We've coached each one of them personally. They're all seven-figure earners. They've all done really well in
Mhm.
childcare. I coached them all for many years, so I know what they're capable of. I know what their heart is. None of them asked me if to be a coach. Like they weren't seeking out to be a coach.
Mhm.
I approached them because I saw qualities in that. So they weren't like ego hungry. Oh, I'm going to go, be a coach. They wanted to make a difference in the world. And I saw that they had that heart. I think that's one
Right.
of the bigger differences. Um, we only do 2 live events a year. Other groups do multiple live events where you're traveling like every 3 or 4 months, you're going to a live event. We figure that takes a lot of time away from family
Mhm.
and it's costly. So
Right.
we only do 2 live events.
Right.
And we don't charge our members to go to the live event. Their membership
Right.
dues, they pay their tuition, which is enough to cover our events. So we don't
Right.
charge our members to come to the events. We give them a discount on the hotels, and they get free tickets
Right.
to our event, and we take care of them when they're there. They don't have to
We
pay
don't
for
do our events to make money. We do them to teach people.
it. 100%. Um, we don't charge our members, like I said, to attend those live events. And another big benefit is we do a thing called Genius Box. And this is amazing. We could charge hundreds of dollars a month for this. It's a program where we design your content for you. All your social media posts, blog posts, things like that, newsletters. We have all that content we've created for you. And instead of selling it to members, we give it to all of our members free. Each and every month it's updated. So all that stuff, all that time, effort, and energy, you have somebody doing all your social media
Mhm.
posts. We have all these made for you. You just slap your logo on it and then you're good to go and just post it in there. So it's a lot of work that we're doing behind the scenes to help our members go in there. So if you're struggling to know what to post, when to post, imagine all done for you, at no charge, part of your membership. Um, we have a 5 times money back guarantee. Imagine, giving somebody $1,000. They say, I guarantee you're going to get $5,000 back in the first year. I mean, that kind of risk-free doesn't happen, but Child Care Genius University happens, 5x money back guarantee. If you don't make at least 5x in your first year, it kicks in. We've been doing this for 3.5 years now, and I can
Mhm.
count on no hands how many people have ever claimed the guarantee because the answer is zero because we've gotten everybody way more than 5x return on their investment. And I think that's where some
Mhm.
other coaching programs, they don't put their money where their mouth is. And we could definitely stand behind what we do and guarantee it because the results kind of speak for themselves. No one could buy their way onto their stage. I'm not going to pay to go to an event and then here's somebody paid, who's paid money to
Mhm.
sit on a stage and sell their products or talk about how good their stuff is. The only people who speak on our stage are childcare coaches and people who
Mhm.
own childcare centers,
Right.
work in our industry. Vendors aren't allowed on our stage. They can't try to sell you anything from our stage. That's one of the differences I think that from us. We just invented and came out with an incredible new product called the GEM, which is the Genius Enrollment Machine.
Yeah.
Childcaregem.com. You're going to hear a lot of talk about this. I know our members are excited about this. We've been using it
Very.
personally for a
Yeah.
few months now, and our directors love it, and our daughter really loves it. We do not charge our members for this. This is a free CRM system, and it has forms and everything in there. And this is something that we could charge hundreds of dollars a month for, that we give our members free. So they're all canceling their current CRMs and saving themselves thousands of
Right.
dollars a year. And who can't use thousands of dollars a year savings?
I could.
For sure. And we were so happy when we saved $5,000 a year on our CRM system by
Yeah.
just inventing our own. So we're excited about that. Uh, the only celebrity you're ever gonna find at our conference is you.
And the best thing about our systems, though, I think, is all the systems we've had in the past, it's very hard when you have an issue with it to be able to talk to somebody. And the Genius Box and the Gem and the coaching, you always have a person that you can talk to if you have an issue.
Yeah, that's
And you don't have to answer 50 questions and then finally keep saying representative 10 times to get to talk to somebody.
yeah. Uh, we have what we call a CCGU book club. So all of our members each month get sent a new book. We're all reading the same book each and every month. We send it to them free. And all of our members are on the same page. We do mindset and we do motivational stuff, leadership, and we're all on the same page. We're all learning the same stuff. We could talk about it and learn.
Right.
That's a great benefit. Carol and I, we personally coach at all levels of membership. So we get to help people from the smallest school all the way up to the biggest school. Nobody's too small for us to work with. Because you remember when we were small?
Me too.
We started our first school had, well, I don't know how many the first one. Our first center had 49, but for when we bought Roots and Wings, that was
We started out with
20,
12.
12 kids.
Yeah.
So we started in our home, we had 12, and then we went to a small center with 12, and then we were big time. We moved to our church with 49. And then
Yeah. I remember when our director was going to quit and I cried and cried.
yeah.
I didn't know what I was
What
gonna
are you
do.
gonna do? Yeah, I remember that.
She didn't quit though.
She didn't. We kept her.
Okay.
Carol cried. We
Yeah.
put a guilt on her and it worked. Uh, so as you can see, we have things that nobody else has, and we're excited about that to be, the best. And but price-wise, we're lower than most coaching programs as well. So you're going to get a whole lot more benefit at a much lower price point. And if you're currently in a coaching program, a verified childcare coaching program, and you would like to switch to Childcare Genius University, we're going to credit you up to 3 months to help you buy out your existing membership. So if you're looking to make a switch, you're tired or you want to change, you got a couple months left on your membership, we'll credit you up to 3 months to help you make that transition into Childcare Genius University so you can start getting some real results. So if you would like to learn a little bit more, and you want to get on a call with me personally about what Childcare Genius University has to offer, let's get on a call. All right. I want you to write this down right now. Get a pen and paper, or you could just hit rewind and play it again when you have a pen and paper. But send me an email, Brian, Brian, at childcaregenius.com. Reach out to me personally. Let's hop on a call and I could explain everything to you, talk about our guarantee, talk about what our plan is for you, find out where you're struggling, and see if we can actually help you. I've actually had to tell people, sorry, this program is just not for you. You're not that quite there. And I don't oversell people into levels. And I try to figure out where the best match for you is and who the best coach to work with you is based on what you're struggling. And we are here to help you. Our goal is to help thousands and thousands of childcare owners around the world avoid dumb mistakes, make more money, have more fun, live their best life, live a stress-free life, or as lowest stress life as you can have. Because childcare ownership is lonely.
And you get enough stress in your personal life. You don't need more in your business life.
Amen to that. And I tell you, the things we teach will help you in your personal life.
Right.
Carol and I we've saved many marriages in our program because Carol and I do a lot of marriage counseling inside it. We have couples that struggle working together. And Carol and I had a marriage minister for years. So we counsel and we help out and we've worked with a lot of couples. I guarantee we've saved probably 7 or 8 marriages by this point in the last 3 years that were on the verge. We can't save every one of them, but we've done a pretty good job at saving them because it's not easy working with your spouse. We've been full-time working together for a long time. And when you're together 24/7, 365, it takes a certain dynamic and you have to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And we've got this thing dialed in and we can teach that. And we know the struggles that are coming. We were talking to a couple I don't know, but a month ago or so, and he's quitting his job and coming to join her. I'm like, here's gonna be problems. Oh, no, no, no. Yes, there will be. And we're here to help you through that transition because it's inevitable. People that see each other 20 hours a week go to seeing each other 100 hours a week. It definitely becomes a little power struggle. And
All those little things that annoy you are compounded.
magnified by times 100. So you have to learn to live with that, and you've got to learn to have fun. Carol's my best friend, and I was sitting on a couch with her, holding her hand yesterday, like we do every night, and I was like, "It's so fun being your best friend," and right, that's exactly what I said. I was like, I couldn't even imagine, holding somebody else's hand sitting on the couch, speaking, that'd be kind of weird, or just watching TV with somebody else. And so it's our daily
Or by yourself.
or by myself, I could hold my own hand, but it's just not the same, right? But anyway, we have a lot of fun, and you can see we're sincere at what we do. And we would like a chance to share with you why we think we're your best avenue for these areas you're struggling in: enrollment, staffing, culture, marketing, operations, systems, AI, financial knowledge, or just increased profitability. If any one of those areas resonates with you and you're looking for a place to make some changes in your life, Brian, Brien, at childcaregenius.com. I would love the chance to work with you, help you become a success, help you to live your best life. In a year from now, you say, Brian, my whole life has changed because of you. No, I'll say your whole life has changed because of your decision to join Child Care Juniors University. That was the first step of the rest of your life. And we hope more people make that decision.
As they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And we can't change your business for you. You have to commit to changing it yourself.
Yep. And we're just there. We're the conduit.
That's right.
Just like a college doesn't give you might get a diploma through college, but you got to go out and do the work on the other side. Nothing's given to you. Same thing here. We'll teach you the knowledge. We'll help you to become more profitable, but you got to go put in the work. And if you do that, at least you'll have a path and a chance to succeed greater than you'll ever have a chance of doing it on your own. We'd like to thank you for joining us on the Child Care Genius podcast today. We hope you consider joining Child Care Genius University, and we hope to see you at one of our future events down the road.
And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss a future episode of the Child Care Genius podcast. And we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Child Care Genius podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please do us a favor and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a future episode. Don't forget to visit our website at childcaregenius.com to see a list of services we offer to help grow your childcare business. Until next time, thank you for being a part of the Childcare Genius community.